when we last left off, y'all were on an abandoned planet that had some sort of ice fixture or whatnot that, as these miners started to investigate it, grinding it up, turning it into a particle, the snow itself began to animate, having a mind of its own and having properties that worked with each other. They began to pick up and flurry into a frenzy, covering the entire planet in a brisk cold that shut down all of their systems and left them dead in the water, far away from any civilization or any sort of systems that might be able to give aid. They eventually sent out an emergency beacon that, after some time, did manage to travel and ping off of a station. You guys were sent to reply and respond to the emergency beacon, and after exploring through empty halls and finding various emaciated corpses, you learn that there might be some survivors. Some of the last active crew have gone deeper into the cavern itself, and you have been put upon this emergency track and powering it up and moving it forward. You carve your way through the landscape and follow it deeper underground. Excuse me. The snow that was flurrying overhead is starting to slow and actually drift downwards are all around you. It makes a very beautiful scene, these white snowflakes that stick to your skin, causing a very cold, stinging sensation. And as you realize that they don't melt when they touch your skin, you have to brush them off, otherwise they do build up as they stick to every surface that they come into contact with. And as the snow is starting to pick up and become more of an issue, coming down heavier and heavier, how would you guys react to this situation? If you do not act soon, the snow, that while it may be a beautiful scene currently, will become a problem surely in some time. What do you guys do? It's almost like you guys are in a snow globe. Oh, speaking of snow globe, there is the disembodied voice of your friend giving you advice from time to time.
Yeah, the ghost of
Well,
Christmas
it's a dead
pal.
guy.
Yeah. And it is the remnants of someone that has died. He has managed to upload his memories and consciousness into the snow globe, as the snow itself seems to be a very complicated mineral capable of withholding information such as this.
He's like an AI from Halo.
Perhaps if you were able to program the snow around you in real time, you might be able to simply send the snow away from you, but that would require some sort of fancy machinery that you assuredly do not have on hands.
And I don't think none of us knows that much about it. Nor to
Is
them.
the snow? Sorry. Is the snow near my lamp melting at all?
Nope.
My lantern. Okay. I was gonna try and grow the flame and make it melt that way.
Again, this is not actually ice or snow. It just very much resembles it. It's more like sawdust. Like, if you've ever been in a quarry or a mine and seen like all these like powdered flakes that are like usually black or whatnot, this is just white, so it looks like snow.
It's still kind of like, yeah, like sawdust, but it has the capability of like solidifying.
Do you know where the term black lung comes from?
Yes.
It's from people actually like breathing in stuff in the mines that coats their entire lungs, making it difficult for them to breathe.
Thank God Alexander's wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm. And Faraday is wearing a tarp.
Basically, yeah.
Also, normally when you guys try to do something and make checks and fail, that's when you mark experience. When I give you a situation or like a worse outcome or something, that's usually not when you mark experience. So normally you wouldn't get experience just from me like giving you a problem, but under this circumstance I wanted to allow you to mark experience. So in the future, when you guys see like a fire, don't just run towards it because you think you're going to get experience. Experience comes from you guys trying something.
So what I'm hearing is, if I decide to put my hand in the fire,
The point being is that the act of you playing the game gives you a reward.
I get what you mean.
Just wanted to make that important stipulation.
And it's like what's the word? Are the tracks kind of like angled out like an incline?
A decline. You guys are currently entering into a crevasse. There are mountains on either side of you. As like this big path downwards has been carved away.
So almost.
This snow is gonna be a problem soon.
Well, could I probably.
If we let it build up too much, it's gonna slow us down.
I'm gonna reach into like my backpack, the snow globe thing. Like, are there additional ways out of the mine aside from this one?
Nope, there's just the one track.
Ah,
That's why you clearing off the ice is super important for escaping as well.
oh right, we still need to deal with the ice, right?
You guys suffered enough on that one. I just let you have a pass on that one.
I was about to say, didn't I pick up an ice pick?
Yeah. But
I
the
was gonna
second
say,
that
I'm
you got
stabbed
close to
twice.
the ice, it stabbed you. So
I'm gonna stab it back.
there's a lot of ice.
And there's a lot of meat.
It has more HP than you.
Fuck. You win this round, nice.
I'm not sure what. No.
You guys have negotiated the snow ice minefield. So now it's just as you guys are getting closer to the actual cave entrance, you guys are picking up speed, and there is snow getting kicked up and wafting around you and beginning to stick to the cart, the wheels, the track, and you guys. What do you do?
Alexander's gonna reach over to Fede.
Mind if I see the snow globe?
Sure. Hand to him.
Hey, do you know any way? Did you guys have any way of getting rid of all this snow?
I mean, we kind of had crews to keep all of the debris clear for the most part. We never let it build up quite like this. I mean, did you see how all those buildings were basically buried in it? For the most part, we just had shovels and, hauled it away.
Alexander's gonna hand the snow globe back.
Just as a reminder, he did explain that for the most part, this was just a mining facility. Up until recently, this wind came out of nowhere and whipped all of this stuff up and animated it, and then it became a problem, because before this was basically just a dead planetoid without even an atmosphere.
Alright. I'm gonna just start.
I'm just gonna start having Alexander pretty much just like scraping snow off to try to get it away as much as he can.
I like how in universe you grab the snow globe, pass it back, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna start, and then just starts doing something.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
The decade snow handler.
What-
Snow globe handler.
what exactly are you doing? And do
I'm
you have any
basically,
items or people helping you?
I'm gonna be using my claws because I can't use my holograms for this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty much just gonna be like scraping away at all the snow, like, and then tossing it off as much as possible.
Okay. I think just roll 1 dice to act under pressure.
That's plus cool, right?
That is correct.
That's a 2.
Mark experience.
It's like smacking with the face with a shovel full of
I stabbed through the fucking sand.
As you reach over the edge of the cart and begin like scraping along the side, you notice that you're actually starting to do damage to the cart itself. And then when you pull your hand back out full of snow, you realize that the tips of your claws have been broken off.
Not again! Damn it!
So
Every
you're
fucking mission, I fuck up my claws.
Yeah. Not only do you not do a good job of clearing away, you've just kind of like drug some like scratch marks along the vehicle, and your weapon suffers 1 less harm.
God damn it.
Can't do it moving.
I'm gonna have to resharpen these later.
Like, are there like tarps inside, like a bigger like tarp that's inside the cart?
I don't even know where the original tarp came from. I think that was in someone's inventory.
It was in my inventory from the first session.
Oh, that's right. You stole that tarp.
Yeah.
You've just been holding on to that for 18 sessions.
Wait, no, didn't the tarp
Yeah.
get destroyed?
No, that
Because
was-
you threw that that one thing.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
that one thing.
Yeah.
Because I
okay.
had 2 different tarps. I remember now. Yeah, I had that one and I used it on him, and then at some point you gave me a tarp for some reason.
I remember that vaguely.
Alright,
we're
plan
giving
B.
How big's the tarp?
It's a tarp.
Sparrow, how fast are we going? Like, can we go any faster, or is this like on mat speed?
The tarp is 20 foot square.
Okay.
You guys are currently going 30 miles an hour. And if you had your engineer here, or maybe some other sources of energy, you might be able to pick up speed.
Yeah. Don't
Alexander looks at all the batteries that we brought.
Looks at all of your robot friends that are AFK.
Oh wait, I have to do the voice.
0 up.
I mean, I know we have the one that carries things. Did the med drone come as well?
No, we
No.
didn't bring that one.
For some reason.
Zero didn't want to bring it.
No, you didn't want to bring it.
No, Zero didn't want to bring it. I was filling
No,
it up with medicine in case we did bring it.
No, then you took the medicine out and left it there. You don't-
Yes,
you
because
didn't want-
Zero told me we're not gonna bring it. I'm not gonna
Is
leave medicine
Is
with
this cart just like a? You're just in like those? Does it look like there's any storage spaces in the cart?
There is 1 engine car, there is 1 coal car, and there is 3 empty cars.
I guess I'll search around to see if I can find something like something I can like, because I'm thinking like something like blow air blast air at the stuff to get it off the wheels and stuff. I'm looking for something like that, I guess.
I think you guys did grab some tools.
Well, I do have my toolbox on me.
You got WD-40?
Alexander pulls out his MotW tool and then hands it to him.
It's actually WD-400. Because we're in the future.
Yeah, but mine's a 500.
Well, they just decided to add another 0? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Why switch the name if it works?
Technically
There-
speaking, it would probably still be WD-40 because it's Formula 40. So unless they've like tweaked the formula like 300 more times.
WD-40K.
Yeah, like, did they just decide to go, you know what? We're in the future now. Let's make this 400. Why not?
They just do 40K for the reference.
No, none of you have any lubricants. I've decided.
Okay.
Because
I have 8
you
pounds of
guys
liquid
bullied me
mercury.
about it. I'm gonna say no.
Come on, I have 8 pounds of liquid.
Did you bring
That was
your
not
lit
lubricant.
mercury
What else
with
am I
you?
meant to do with this? What else am I meant to do with the liquid mercury?
Did you bring your mercury on this expedition with you?
I had Zero bring all of my equipment.
But you decided to leave behind the mule robot.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? We brought the mule robot. We
Oh, okay,
left
you brought the
Zero's
mule
healing
robot. You left the medicine robot. Alright.
Yeah.
You should really give them names.
I suck at naming.
Gary.
No! We'll decide this later. Moving on to the important thing. What to do with this liquid mercury.
You guys are all covered in snow, and it's making difficult for you guys to move.
Alexander's just gonna like, just like remove it
Okay?
as best he can.
I'm a well, okay. It's hard like
Just like shake maybe like a dog.
Alright, smart guy. Roll 1d6 plus tough.
Not this
I'm the-
again.
okay. So it's like shape wise like a normal minecart.
I got a 2 again.
Okay. You shake yourself, and you stumble forward, and you start to fall off.
And I try to grab him.
Alexander immediately then just floats up and grabs hold.
Roll to act under pressure, also mark experience.
Kind of a snowball.
That is a
You want to
5.
hit him with the snowball as he's
Yeah.
tumbling
You
alongside the
bitch.
train next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 5 by the way.
I'm gonna mark that down to a 4 because he got hit with a snowball. So that's a mixed success. You do manage to grab on, but you do, I'm gonna say you suffer 1 harm as your arm gets caught up in the wheels for a moment.
If I could feel pain, I swear to God.
Also, you don't heal back this pain.
No! Great, now I'm up to 2 home.
I mean, you're still good.
Yeah, you're
I might
fine.
have to heal soon.
I doubt it'll
Why'd you
do
have to
anything,
smack
but
me with a snowball?
I will say this, that did get all of the snow off of you, though.
Well, I guess that worked. You guys should give it a sign.
Alright, everyone to the front of the train, jump off and then grab on after you've rolled around.
And make sure to get hit in the face with a snowball.
Just grab Paimon and shake him.
Okay, roll to help out.
That's what he did.
Time to shake the baby!
No, what did I do?
You
got help.
existed.
Can I roll to resist this?
I'm not actually shaking you.
Oh, okay. Well, I never know.
Honey, I'm going to shake our child. Do it, kill it.
This will go out like
I cannot handle him anymore. Percy!
I doubt it'll do anything, but I would just want to see if any kind of interaction happens. I just want to activate the EMP shield and see if that interacts with the snow stuff at all.
Roll to use magic. So roll 1d6 plus weird.
0.
A 0?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not weird.
No, I think he means 0 comes here.
He got a 1 minus 1. Your EMP thing shorts out and explodes and is destroyed. Mark 1 experience.
I just bought this thing.
Alexander, like, slowly pulling himself over, just looks and sees the explosion.
It is not repairable, it is just destroyed.
What the hell did you do?
I'm gonna get a refund. I'm gonna go Karen on them.
I like how we haven't even gotten into the dungeon and it's been like half an hour.
I'm
That's
sure
okay,
everyone wants to deal with to stop the snow, but I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, everyone lay it
But
down.
that didn't give me enough to level up.
I have an idea.
Congrats. What's your plan, Freddy?
Everyone lay down.
Everyone just
lay
hears a
down the
muffled
cart.
voice underneath the tarp. I have an idea.
Everyone lay down the cart.
That's true. Faraday's not covered in snow.
Yeah. Now, like, now put like, okay, now after what's the name? Alexander's multi-tool.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander currently hanging off the side.
You
He
pulled
reaches into
yourself
his
back
pockets
up.
while he's reading.
Was hanging off like oh yeah, that pocket. You pull that out.
Can someone please pull me up?
You can pull
You
yourself
could
up.
fly. You could fly. We don't care.
Well, you can.
Alexander like pretends
fly.
to do a backflip, but he's really just flying.
No, I'll use the multi-tool, kind of like a bolt, like.
Alexander doesn't
corners.
hand you the multi-tool because you hit him in the face with a snowball.
Okay. No,
You
no,
like go
Okay.
to reach it and he smacks your hand.
I love that response. Okay.
I'll put the hive right now.
You just smacked me in the face with a snowball. I'm not giving you my tools.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up the hive, and I'm gonna command it to, like hold the tarp, kind of like on top of the cart.
Okay. You want to just like use the tarp to cover the cart?
Yeah. So we like none of us like keep getting more, but like so we just stick to just the tarp of it, not us.
Oh, to like basically make it a like a covered wagon type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me 2d6 plus cool. Actually, no, plus weird, because you're like kind of inventing something.
6 plus weird. Not what? That's a
A 3 and
then
an
a
8.
8.
Yeah, you do it. You're only able to cover one cart though. And two of your friends still need to get snow removed from them before they can enter.
You two clean yourselves up.
I'm like, I'm like all the way neck deep in snow by now, and just coughing up, watching.
I have to bite long.
You just look like a Like a pile of snow.
Basically, like you wouldn't even be telling there was a person unless I didn't talk from it.
I wonder if I could like kick you fall and break off of you.
They look like an owl-shaped snow.
First, you have to find me. I start sliding through the snow, popping out randomly like a gopher.
Wonder if I shoot the snow if it would melt.
I don't know.
Not snow. It's not snow.
That's
Are you gonna,
Right.
are you gonna
I
borrow
may as well
Silva's
just test it.
flamethrower again?
I have a gun.
Oh no, that's no, not shooting a child.
Only in my campaigns do people be like, there's a child covered with snow. Let me shoot him.
It solves the problem. I don't see what's wrong here.
What's the problem?
How did
Well,
the bullet
you-
solve it?
What's the problem?
What's the problem? I'd like to fly up and try to like shake off the snow while I'm flying.
Alright. Roll 1d6 plus tough.
Tough. I think I have something in that.
I have something.
I'm not the toughest bird.
Also, just as a reminder, the last person that tried to shake themselves off fell off the train.
And then
Yeah.
got fucking hit in the face with a snowball by their teammate.
And it worked
they
out,
deserve.
didn't it?
Yeah, it worked out. Let
It
me
would
do
have
my
worked
thing.
out better if you didn't smack me in the face with a snowball.
Can I be ready to try to catch him if he starts flying off?
Would you like to help out?
Yes.
Alright, roll to help out.
Okay, I have 1 plus in tough.
The dice hate me. That's
Ah.
two natural ones in a row.
No,
So two.
you do not. Mark 1 experience, Silva. Wow, a lot of experience being gained today.
Well,
I
he
know.
goes to try. He goes out to try and go to the window to make sure I don't fall, and he's just at the wrong window.
My goggles are covered with the
Well,
stuff.
let's see what Paimon does. Paimon.
Alright, plus tough.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in this.
Okay.
Well, sick. Okay.
You managed to just kind of pop up out of the snow pile because you've moved it around enough that it tends to stick to itself more than it tends to stick to anyone else. So now that you've kind of like maneuvered around and like Hoover like rolls around and you've made a snowball, you can just kind of pop out of it now. I'm trying to think of what
You have
happens to
become
Silva.
one with the snow.
I think as Paimon manages to wiggle out of this like snow cocoon that he's like managed to gather, Silva's hands are stuck to it. Because Silva is still covered in snow, and now he's holding on to a snowball.
He's combining with it.
So now whatever you have to do next, you're gonna suffer a -1, Silva.
Oh,
It's not gonna matter because I'm gonna run the map run again anyway, probably.
he's gonna do 0.
I'm gonna do a freaking ton of things. I'm gonna help freaking Rex do this.
All right, roll to help
Oh
out.
wow, you're helping people, not hitting them in the face with a snowball? Wow.
To be
Well,
fair,
I'm
he's been
assuming-
helping. That's fine.
I'm assuming the cart is made out of metal.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's made
Will
out
my
of snow.
touchdowns help me to like stay on
Yes.
the cart?
26
Yeah.
plus cool.
Yeah.
So if
Case
you're
of
if you're
wondering
doing
why
something, the
he's asking.
touchdowns can assist you. Yes.
He's scared he's gonna get
Oh,
flung out the
God.
window like me.
My bad. R space 26 plus 1. 7.
Wait, what are you doing? Are you just
I'm
rolling to help
Rolling
out? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna like try to help him by like pulling out my tungsten crowbar and like smacking the ice between his hands to the giant.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
snowball.
say you were gonna smack him.
Okay.
No.
Since you're using an item, you can roll an extra dice for helping out.
Huh.
You
So
would roll
when you-
2d6 to see how well you help out.
So 2d6.
Well, you
Okay.
could just roll an extra d6 because you got a 6 already. Let's see what the second dice is.
Okay.
Just a 1d6 plus
Or
1.
plus 1. 4.
Okay, that's still good. Yes, Silva, whatever skill check you're gonna make, Faraday's helping you, so you have an extra dice for that. And it seems like you're using the touchdowns, the magnet feat, so you get an extra dice for using an item. What are you doing?
Just trying to shake it off.
Okay, roll plus tough then. And you know what? I'll actually give you 4 dice for this because I think that you would be trained in trying to escape binds, being a pirate yourself, a criminal.
Watch, there are going to be runs anyway.
And actually,
Don't say
I'll let
that.
you use cool for this instead of tough if you prefer.
I have better tough.
Okay.
It's -2.
Tough is a +2, but I still have a -1 from failing to help Paimon. So technically just +1.
No. I'm just gonna do a -1 to one of your rolls.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
So you would have
6, 3.
+1 to these, correct?
No, I have a +2 to my tough.
Okay. So this would
So,
be a 6.
3, 5, 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I will just give that as a total success. You managed to use the crowbar to like roll all the snow off of you like a lint roller and set it aside. And you have succeeded my snow puzzle. Congrats.
We cuddle up for warmth under the tarp.
Okay. Yeah, now that you guys are in like
Alexander
kinda
still
covered
just
wagon.
standing out there.
Paimon feels a little bad, so he brings the lamp close to him, just so he gets a little more warm.
It was a joke.
Alexander just looks at him confused.
Lamp.
Wait.
What about the lamp?
You would ask, what about the lamp?
What?
You would be the kind of person to ask about a lamp.
You would be the guy
Like,
know
you know those big question marks that appear above someone's head? That's just like what's happening to Alexander right now.
Hey, get a load of this guy. He's asking about my lamp.
Fool.
As you guys are asking about a lamp, you start to notice that the track comes to a point where you can see that it is completely covered in ice as the trench that you guys are currently passing through starts to close up and narrow, and you can actually see that there is some sort of collapse. I assume you guys are capable of to slow down and stop and don't just slam into it. Unless that is your plan, to try and barrel through.
I mean,
What it sounds like one hell of a plan, partner.
cook.
Two options. We just go right through. Or we stop. That's pretty much it.
I think, but I'm pretty sure when it gets more speed, so you have to kind of outdo that.
The snow globe pipes up and says, So you guys probably want to be careful about cave-ins, because this thing isn't very strong and hasn't been out in a while and hasn't been properly surfaced, so it's probably just barely chugging along. You might need to stop and clear any paths and do any sort of cleanup repairs as you go along.
Okay, never mind then. Let's provide it slows down.
Okay. You guys bring this thing to a stop and don't destroy the train.
The less fun.
Kind of crazy
way.
to have to be a conversation.
I don't even know why I brought it up.
Because I'm Hugh. You know exactly what you were doing.
Alright, what are y'all doing?
Okay, so is it like with like more snow or just like rock?
I mean, it's a combination of both, because the snow is technically minerals of this cave that is being mined. It's all like a frigid stone. So there are like large chunks of it. There's also like some of the snow piles. It's a bit of both.
Okay.
Of like the solid chunks and the debris that has like matted to itself. So there is like ice chunks and like also piles of snow.
Alexander's gonna hop off the sand. Is this still going to it?
You immediately sink into the ground and die.
He just floats up and avoids sinking to die.
Okay, you don't die. I'll let you get
I'm
away
gonna-
this time.
I'm gonna float over to the cave then. Still forgot the fact that I could float.
Yep. The ground is soft here, and those of you that do go to step off will find that it is basically just like a sinkhole, like quicksand. Or like even faster than quicksand. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever been on soft powder where you just like sink straight in.
Yeah.
Oh god. The quickest of sand.
Pit sand.
The child is being eaten by the snow.
I'm just gonna also slowly fly up with Alexander.
It's fucking Piccolo coming out of the snow.
Use your special beam cannon.
For
I'm
thousands
not-
of years I lay dormant.
You know, guys, I'm not a big fan of the government.
How
Shut
wide?
up! Shut up!
You can't hear you say that.
That's not canon.
30 on 30.
Kyoto doesn't even know what the government is.
He definitely knows what the government is. He doesn't understand it, but he knows what it is.
Well, you work for a kind of government.
Okay, anyway.
More like an organization, though.
Okay, I'm looking around to see if there are like any like mining tools, like a drill or anything like that in the
You guys
like,
should be careful if you're gonna hop off.
I'm not
There
happy
aren't
about
any like power tools, but there are things like picks and hammers and pickaxes and chisels and things.
Does it
Okay.
look like it'd be good to walk on the tracks? Like, how wide are they? Or what kind of tracks? I don't.
The tracks are like 8 feet wide.
damn, those wide tracks.
God damn, this saying sucks.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Why does the train suck because it's wide?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Yeah, why is that?
Nothing, I just got an image in my head, don't worry about it.
No, I have questions.
Too bad. So Alexander's pretty much just like gonna float over to the cave-in. And like decide to, Spill, what are you looking at?
I'm gonna look up some like art for like what this train looks like. Like it. Yeah, looks like that.
Okay, so that's the kind.
The kind.
I guess I'll first test to see if the well, it gotta be stable if the train is on it. I just like lower myself to the tracks and just like see how easy it is to stand on them, like test, like while holding on to the cart, try to test the footing of it.
Yeah, you can walk on it.
Alright. If pass me some of those mining tools.
You get no problem. I'll throw a pickaxe.
While they're doing that, can Alexander like scan the cave and see if he can like find any weak spots where they can just like fucking focus on? And like get the rest of it to collapse?
Sure. Give me a sharp roll.
I'ma use my cybernetic eye.
Okay, you get 2.
Supposed to strong.
Faraday, would you like to assist him in looking, considering that you are an expert in demolition?
That is a 7 and a 5.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, roll 2d6 to help out.
2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, bud. What'd you get?
4 and 2.
Okay. Yeah. You can give Alexander an extra dice. So, Alexander, you can roll.
That is a full. No, that's a 7, a 5, and a 6.
Okay. You can see that there is like this one big piece that if you guys were to be able to basically destroy this like keystone, you think that the entire thing is gonna kind of fall apart, and probably when it does, it'll sink into the loose snow on either side of the tracks.
Okay, so you said I couldn't use my hologram ability while I'm on the sand, right? Could I use it now and like make it the shape of a pickaxe?
Okay, you can make it the shape of a pickaxe, but you're not going to be able to swing it and use it like a pickaxe. Also, you have a pickaxe.
We have actual pickaxes. Those would be better as support beams. They wouldn't be staying the whole time.
How much damage does a pickaxe do?
1. Actually, let me look. Because I know that we have like stats for an actual axe. An axe is 2. I think a pickaxe. I'll consider a pickaxe the same. It's also does 2.
Though it would probably be better for this because it's made for this.
But what kind of mercury does
Toss me one of the pickaxes.
Also,
Pharaoh?
yes.
What kind of mercury does Alexander have?
Liquid
Just
mercury.
yes. Normal mercury. Why?
Don't touch my mercury!
Well, I was asking because there's like mercury, like fulminate, which kind of like is explosive material.
Whiskey.
Stop trying to make bombs!
They'll use that as an explosive.
Whiskey. So you would 100% examine the structural integrity of this place? No.
I don't think all of it.
I found a weak spot we can target. We take it out, the rest of it will more than likely fall with it.
And Alexander's pretty much gonna Sparrow, what the fuck are you looking up?
So, if you want to turn mercury into fulminant mercury, you have to do some science to it.
Yeah.
You need nitric
Okay.
acid. You don't have that.
Faraday, I
You-
know I have a lot of materials. I ain't got all of this, but
Perhaps in the future, if you open a chest and manage to find some acid.
We'll
You got
you.
pie bomb.
We'll,
You got
we'll get you a
bullets.
pair
yeah, I
of
was
those.
just toss
Actually,
Freddy in
I
there.
take that back. There was one chest that you did open that had no bottom. So, it might have been full
Oh,
of
I
acid
get
at
it.
one point.
We'll get you a chemistry
I
set
get it.
later.
Alexander has a chemistry set.
No, we're getting him one of those kid toy ones.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. He can't touch mine. It's for grown-ups.
Uh-huh.
Alright, MC Hammer.
Pick axing away at this thing.
Dang it.
Alexander has his hand out like,
Give me one.
I'll throw you another pickaxe.
I am
Alex-
also going to
Alexander
say
catches.
that I'm going to treat this challenge different than the ice that was coating the tracks. That was a general hit pool that you had to slowly degrade. With this chunk of ice, you won't just be able to do slow chip damage to it. You're going to have to get it all in one solid blow. So, if you want to come up with an explosive or all hit it at the same time, if everybody wants to help out or
How many
something.
pickaxes we got?
4.
Alright, we're
Told
back.
you
my
we had
sword on
enough.
it? Can I use my sword on it instead?
You have a sword?
Well,
I've been having a sword.
When did
I
you
didn't
get a
have gun at
sword?
first.
He just
I started
never
off
used
with
it.
one.
Oh,
I
okay.
started off with one.
It's just a Bowie knife, but to you it's a sword.
It's about the size of me. It's very big.
So
I can't
machete.
use it very well. Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Alright. So you're all just gonna try and hit it at the same time?
1, 2, 3, ha!
Alright,
And I'm
all,
just gonna point out the weak spot I found. Well, the main spot I found.
all 4 of
Oh,
you
excellent.
roll to kick some ass, plus an extra dice because you've spotted the weak point.
Okay. So,
Alright.
2d6 plus pickaxe.
Mhm.
2 5s.
Okay. What can go wrong?
6 and a 4.
Okay.
It's plus stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, for you.
Okay, so a 5 and a 3.
Okay.
4 and a 6.
Alright. You guys all swing at the same time, and you all get your weapons stuck in it for a split second, and you have to pull them out. Doesn't budge.
Great.
Too many mixed
Right.
successes. If only there was a way to get more dice.
Everyone, together
Alright,
again.
let's do it again.
You're just gonna do it again? Alright, everyone roll
Let's do it
2d6.
again.
How many times does it take? How many moves does it take to break some ice?
5 and a 6.
Okay, 2 successes.
Not this round. Maybe not. I got 7 and 3.
5 and an 8.
Give me a second to roll. Jesus.
No, if I
Come
start
on,
coughing
come
before I
on,
can
don't
say
mess
it, I
this
got
up.
7 and a
Don't
3.
mess this up for everyone. You,
6 and a
you guys
3.
swing again, get your weapon stuck, and you have to pull them back out. Doesn't budge. Paimon was just a little bit late.
Alright, let's
One
do
more
it again.
time.
What?
You have to do it at the exact same time, guys. It's because you're using a sword, Paimon.
Use it.
If
Ah,
anything,
yeah.
I should be better at this because I have a sword.
The pickaxe is made for this.
A 5 and a 6.
4 and a 5.
10 and 4.
But my
God damn
dice
it,
do not.
I got a 6 and a 4.
Alright. Paimon, it's down to you again.
Oh, I already did it.
Oh,
I
what'd
got a
you
6
get?
and a 4.
Okay.
6 and a 4.
Same thing. You guys all get your weapons stuck. And it does
Let's
it's
do
not
it
a clean
again.
hit.
That
I
wasn't
can
my
feel it
fault.
punching, I swear.
Time on, anyone when your dice get a +1?
What?
You rolled a 6 and 3, and then you said you got a 6 and a 4.
Oh, a 7 and a 4, I mean. But it doesn't make a big difference.
I know, I was just very confused.
I completely forgot.
Alright,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
do it again. I can feel it budging.
We're just gonna keep doing this again? Okay.
This is the whole session.
Ooh. That's 2 successes. Oh, Paimon!
You know what? I don't care. I'm using a luck point.
You're using a luck
You're
point?
using a luck point for
I don't
this?
care. I don't care anymore.
Paimon said, fuck everyone else, I guess.
6 and 8.
You know, I'm pushing everyone out the way and doing it myself with a luck
Paimon,
Paimon said, I'll handle
please
this
mark down
myself.
1 luck point.
Yes, sure.
As everyone swings their pickaxes, Paimon's done with being the small one and charges forward with their sword and pierces through the ice shard, smashing through the barrier and appearing on the other side. As the rubble starts to collapse and fall away, Paimon, you have to scurry away inside the cavern while everyone scurries away outside. But when the debris clears, you are inside holding your sword aloft.
Alexander's just is like, looks at everyone else, then back over at Paimon.
You don't
Since
wanna.
when could you do that?
Since when I got tired of your shit.
I'm tired of your shit. You don't see me doing that.
Time on, this is just gonna make spoil you more, you know that, right?
Jesus
Wait, what?
Christ.
Oh, actually, hold up. I'm gonna roll my dice because I didn't. I got 2 ones. It's a good thing
It's
Paimon
not
used
gonna
the luck
rock.
point, huh?
Yeah, it's a good thing one of us used our luck points. Jesus.
Doesn't that, like, mess
Alright,
up, like...
everyone back on the thing. Let's go.
Yeah.
As
Didn't
you
that have, like,
guys
negative-
I
are
don't like this music.
starting to stand up on the tracks, you start to hear a creak of metal, and you turn to look at the train as you're all standing on the tracks. And then it starts to lurch, and then it starts to move forward. And you guys are on this track as the machine is starting to pick up speed, as the brakes give way, and it starts to charge towards all of you.
Oh, no.
Well,
fast is
Paimon's
it?
just
Oh,
gonna.
Fuck.
Paimon's just gonna like slowly fly up and try to like claw on top of the train to like be stuck to it.
That's not what I want.
Stop the train.
Okay. I would like you to roll to act under pressure, and you have 2 dice because you can fly.
Alright. 2d6. I need to see what act under pressure used again.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
That was a little cool.
So if you fuck this up, it gets killed. You got to add the
Oh,
other.
I got the 6. Yeah.
That's not what I want. Is it this one?
Okay, so I got an 8 and a 5.
Okay.
Sure, we'll just go with this for now, I guess. I don't know. You got a what?
8 and a 5.
Okay, yep. You managed to get back onto the ship. Or not the ship, the train.
Let's fly up.
And Alexander's just gonna grab Faraday and try to fucking fly up as well.
How fast is it going?
Fast. Like, it's gonna run you over if you don't do something.
Is it actually... Is that just the picture, or does it actually have that ladder thing on the side?
Like, you could climb onto it if you want. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be difficult.
Well, my idea was to use the pickaxe to try to, like, jump to the side and use the pickaxe to, like, swing myself onto the side so my touchdowns could grab a hold.
Okay,
That would
roll
be my
3d6 to act under pressure.
Because if you can remember, Alexander, I can't fly in normal atmosphere.
You would have never told Alexander this, so he wouldn't
You would
know.
have seen that happen on the other planet where we went to go eat Faraday.
No.
I tried to use it to lessen my fall, but it really didn't do much of anything.
I just thought you sucked.
They're weak.
Not good at flying, huh?
Which stat, Sparrow.
Cool.
Cool.
They cool and calm collected.
So 6, 2, and 5.
Okay, yeah, you manage to swing on and you get just out of the way. It's a bit close. It's quite nerve-wracking, but it's perhaps some of the only good adrenaline that you've had in a while. I will also say, if you would like to try and help out at this point, you may.
So, here's what Alexander's gonna do. He's gonna look at Faraday knowing he can't really fly or dodge this. Is there like a window in the front that's like coming at us right now?
I mean, do you want to... It's just an engine in the front. So, if you want to think of it like a semi, you can. But if you think of like an actual train, there's like a whole lot of like engine in front first.
Is there any room on that in the front where I could like land?
Perhaps, if you roll very good.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna basically just look at Faraday and just grab him and then just try to fly up, but basically just doing a little bit higher of a jump because I'm not used to carrying people while flying.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just try to land, or at least fucking crash into the front of the train. That way, I take the damage.
I'm a
Okay,
boyfriend.
I will give you an option, Alexander. You could either first roll to act under pressure to save yourself, and then see if you're in a good space to help out, or if you just want to take this damage, you can just help out.
I'm just. Gonna
You can. I think there is an ability like protect someone.
Yeah, it's a tough
Yeah,
ability.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, Zero had it.
Everybody
Yeah,
has
when
it.
Zero
It's a tough
use it,
You know,
It's a tough
he
move.
automatically.
before this happens, can I like run inside and see if I can find the emergency brake?
That's the thing. The brakes stopped walking. That's why it's coming
That's
at
a-
us.
But that's why you have emergency brakes for situations like that.
Roll 1d6 plus sharp, Paimon.
Oh, perfect.
You're my only hope.
And yeah, Alexander, if you just want to protect someone, roll 2d6 plus tough.
And I'll maneuver to the top so that if one of them starts flying off, I can
You
try
may roll
at
to
least
help out
catch
if you
them.
would like.
That is a 6 and a 3. Can I use a egg point?
Okay.
Five.
You get 2 of these. You suffer 1 less harm. The impending danger is focused on you. You inflict harm on the enemy, or you hold the enemy back. I will basically spread this to some of the other options, which is like you move them where you want them, of like you protect the person fully in this situation where he suffers no harm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to keep him from taking damage here.
Okay, that's one of the options. What's another one that do you want to suffer less harm with this?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to make sure I don't die here, so I'm gonna suffer 1 less
Okay.
harm. Why
Yeah, Silva, if you would like to, what did you get for
6.
helping out? You got a 6.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 5 for my stop finding the emergency brake.
You do find the emergency brake.
Okay.
You can
I
see
don't
that
pull
it
it.
is like, it is bent forward and it is like sparking.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and pull it back.
All right. I would like you to roll 1 dice, and I'll let you decide whether or not this is tough, cool, or weird.
I think it'll be cool.
Okay. Let's see.
I like to use my auto 6. Jesus.
You can use an egg point to add an extra dice of success if
Yeah,
you would like.
yeah, that works. That works for me.
You also have inspiration if you want to reroll.
Oh right, I forgot about my inspiration. Yeah, I'll use my inspiration instead.
Okay.
It didn't.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, I'm all right. Then I guess I'll just use my egg point. Jesus, to get another dice.
Okay. If you do that, you won't get experience. Are you fine with that?
Get experience or save Alexander. It's a really tough choice, I'm not gonna lie. I don't blame you if you take the experience.
Alexander needs to roll to act under pressure, and he has 3d6 because he's having 2 different people helping him. This is just seeing if Paimon is going to help him, and Paimon is not able to help him. But if he spends an egg point, he won't suffer a terrible fate.
Yeah, I'll just ignore the experience.
Okay. You grab for the lever, and you pull on it, and it like flings you, and you just kind of like realize to let go at the last second. It just kind of like jerks you, and it you do not go flying because of that. Why did you roll again?
Oh, because I thought egg point means another dice. That's what I meant.
It's
No, egg
an
point gives you
automatic
an
success.
automatic one.
You get a
Oh,
full
It
okay.
6.
just adds to your current one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you have 2 1s and you use it, then you have 2 1s and a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Faraday, roll 3d6 plus cool.
Okay. Fred's life flashing before his eyes. What's the moment?
Just like full deer in the headlights.
So she remembers where's the chat? There it is. Was cool. That's a 4, 5, and a 2.
Okay. You do manage to get on board. You don't take any damage. Alexander is instead going to take this damage, and he's going to suffer 1 less of it. And I'm actually going to roll for it. I'll roll with disadvantage. Okay. You take 1 point of damage. Ignore armor, Alexander.
So I take none?
Yes, you can heal this one back.
Oh, thank God. I was
Like,
about to go into the unstable category.
no, you toss Faraday up, the train slams into you, and like your rib cage collapses, and then you just like blow into your thumb and like poof, pop yourself
I just
back
pop
up.
it back,
Yeah,
Like
like Popeye.
and then Alexander floats up and just looks at Faraday.
You're welcome. Now get in.
You owe me now.
Don't be any traps inside your room. As I walk away.
Wait, what?
Alexander's now just concerned that he's gonna be putting saps around the ship.
Won't be any urine. Anyway.
Alexander just goes into the sand, looks at everyone.
Hey guys. That hurt. I think.
Oh, I thought I hit something.
Yeah, I had to help out Faraday.
You guys barrel through the cave without much interceding your path for a long time. You're making good headway, making a lot of good time, until eventually the engine does sputter and run out of energy, and you can just kind of coast for a while until you slowly but surely start to feel yourself coming to a stop. But as you're coasting in this state without any power, just kind of using the velocity and slowly, you're probably up to like 40 miles an hour at this point, but like you can tell that you're slowly starting to lose momentum. You notice that the...
What decelerating?
Yes, decelerating. You notice that the glass ceiling above you seems to have some sort of light emanating, almost moving through it, as if it's this translucent nature of whatever this ice-like substance is some sort of energy flowing through it. Alongside you can see the parts that have been dug away are this more like darker kind of gray normal rock exterior where it like crumbles and collapses. Basically, where this ice-like material has been like chiseled away and has like rougher edges is more muted in this glossy fixture. So it doesn't have this color, but above you, you can see that it's kind of been polished and has this luminescent nature to it.
So kind of more like the surface of the snow globe.
Yeah, sorta.
I'm not going to lie. It's actually quite beautiful.
Yeah. It's probably what Lieberman wasn't murdering us. I guess you can say that.
Yeah, if it wasn't trying to kill us, I might have made a lab here at some point.
Well, death is beauty.
Alexander looks over to the kid.
You shouldn't be talking about that yet.
Right, everything dies.
You're not wrong,
aren't you?
Alexander looks at Faraday.
Can you repeat that?
You must be great at parties, kid.
Did you say I'd be great at parties?
He's basically doing sarcasm. He's just saying, man, you must be really great at parties with that kind of talk.
I've never been to parties.
Makes
I had a
sense.
birthday
Sounds
once.
about right with the way you're talking.
Every party needs a pooper, and that's why they invite you.
Alexander covers Faraday's mouth.
Well, I don't get to hang out with people my age.
Yes, that's why you're with us. Wait, how old is everyone here?
Aren't you like 70 or something?
God damn.
I'm 26 for the last time.
How long have you been 26?
Oh, were you born BC or AD?
Alexander like starts to like put his claws out, but then he realizes,
Oh fuck, they're still cut.
so Alexander starts to do it like intimidatingly, but it's like fucking cut nails, so it doesn't even look like anything. He's just like pointing a finger.
Your nails chipped.
Fuck, I forgot.
I just like point one of my talons at you and go, "What are you doing? Like, are we pointing at each other?"
Spider-Man meme.
BC or AD. It's too funny.
BC or AD, that's like the most disrespectful fucking thing, dude. What the fuck? Where did this kid learn to insult people? Damn!
From you?
Your mama?
I learned it from watching you.
Damn. Man,
Oh
I need to
God.
die.
You're an inspiration to the next generation.
In that case, I should lose.
It's not in the good way.
It's just not in the good way. They have an impression of me. We never said it was a good one.
Anyways, someone go and get the batteries. Faraday, do you think you'll be able to use them to power up this thing again?
Maybe. I don't know how well I don't know if this engine can really handle it, but I'll try to make sure it can.
Maybe I can help somehow.
Given they said this machine hasn't been worked on in a while, so I don't know if it's old enough or if it can take it. Hopefully, we'll find out.
Well, while we're in cover, I'm gonna go get the snow off the wheels. You try to figure it out, and call me if you need me.
You never get that again.
You guys help him out as best you can.
And Alexander's like gonna get out the seine and fucking just like start cleaning off all the quote unquote snow that's been building up.
As you step out of the train and out from under the cover of the tarp, you hear a cracking sound, and you look up, and it's almost as if something was moving along the surface, the ceiling above you, but you don't notice it. But you do start to notice that there is some movement as like small little particles start to drift down, and you look to see a stalactite start to wiggle and move as an icicle breaks free and starts to fall down, and it smashes right where you were standing.
Alexander's just like gonna be looking at it, and then he's gonna look back into the.
I think I may have found a problem.
You are the problem.
Right?
It would be at this point that I would ask people to roll initiative, but with this game system, there is not initiative, so.
What do you mean? What do you mean you found the problem?
We're getting attacked by ice again.
Nuh-uh.
Points at the stalactite.
I mean, Paimon said no, so.
Yeah, it's not
No.
happening. One of the perks of chosen one, I just get to decide.
The
when
ice,
something's
the
not happening.
ice.
Yeah,
Paimon
not
says,
me, it's
nah,
you.
the ice goes back up.
it's not me, it's you.
Yeah, you're the problem. Get out of this train.
Alright, let me roll initiative. I got a 2.
Alright, you're going last. They
Do
beat
you,
you
do you
up.
guys actually want to roll initiative?
Eh.
No,
Yeah, why not?
Alexander's gonna roll initiative.
Alright,
What's
everyone.
someone? I had an idea. Well thought.
What's
Everyone
your
roll
idea?
plus sharp, I guess.
You should be. I'm not gonna be mercy.
Yeah, Alexander, you got a what plus sharp? You got a 2
I
plus
accidentally
sharp.
rolled 2.
Oh,
Accidentally.
okay. If it's plus short, then I got a
Well, the
4
same
instead of
time.
a 2.
Okay.
Oh, it's plus 2? I mean, plus sharp?
Yes.
Yeah, plus short.
Oh, then I got a 5.
Oh, then you don't have to change your name.
5.
Faraday also got a 5.
So how are you gonna do this? Huh?
I thought like it was gonna be cave spiders or something. No, it's icicles.
Why would I introduce spiders?
Because they're cool. And I.
Well, I had a doubt like maybe this what could have been like deal with all this happening just based on like someone's memories that could be trapped inside the ice but still be alive somehow.
Hey, Faraday, take an egg point.
Oh, Nate.
Points gun at Faraday, hand it over.
As you guys look around and notice at the ceiling, you can see shapes in the ice that do look vaguely humanoid, almost as if they are moving in there, and they do reach out towards these icicles and throw them down at you. Faraday, what would you like to do?
I'm
How to fight a cave?
yeah.
Focus on getting the sane moving again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the train going by trying to connect the batteries up to the engine. Well,
I don't think you guys have any batteries that are potent enough to get the train going up again. I think you've used all of your little batteries at this point.
What about
Okay.
the solar ones?
Right, that's what I'm saying. You guys have traveled a good distance. I think you guys are out of little handheld batteries.
Oh, we've been using up all of our batteries to keep
Yeah.
going? I just thought that was the beacon.
okay. I'm
If
gonna
only
pull up
Inu
the
was here.
snow. Yeah.
If only Inu was here, that's what I've been thinking.
Yeah, we can just plug her into the power source.
Or like Zero Sweden fusion
I thought
core.
Inu was a guy.
He is.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
First DuPont,
Yeah.
now Inu.
I'm gonna pull out the snow globe. I'm gonna ask you, like, how many people were like? Do you know about the people who were inside the cave?
Say that again?
I'm at the snow globe. Does he at least know like the name or of the people who were like still inside the cave? If he still remembers that.
There was a lot of us. There was a lot of different people.
There goes that. I'll try to get some emotion out of this, whoever this is. Like I'm gonna try to pull up my crowbar and try to like block the like stalactite. I'm trying to hit someone.
You can just call it an icicle if you want.
Yeah,
Make it easy.
popsicle.
Popsicle.
All the ice is just the shape of ice cream.
Yep.
So, icicles are going to be in general falling, but sort of how this works is, depending upon what you do, it's going to react to it. Again, this is kind of why I don't like doing initiative, because I just want you guys to do something and then I'll respond to it.
Okay.
But
So
like
how many
in general,
powers-
icicles are falling and they are like damaging the engine. But also, if you put yourself like in a position, not necessarily to put yourself in harm's way, but if you perform an action that's like, you know, meaningful, then they'll see you as a threat and like attack you. So that's kind of the reason why the only people that take damage is when you try to kick ass, because you will get your ass kicked back. But performing other actions, unless you're like trying to protect someone, that's why people don't really get hurt.
Okay.
Besides Alexander, who has been turned into a skeleton multiple times.
Well, you guys were fighting.
We don't talk about that.
Can we?
This is the other reason why I don't like initiative, because we're just like waiting for one person to do a thing. We're just like, spotlight's on you, we're waiting, tick-tock. Like, that's why I don't like doing initiative. I kind of just want to leave it up to whatever you guys want to do.
I'm gonna just have my turn for right now. Can't think of anything right now.
Okay. Paimon,
Yes. Sorry.
do something.
I'm gonna hit that
Can,
whip and Nene.
Can Alexander
Simultaneously.
scream something over to Paimon real quick?
You guys can talk.
Undo the brakes!
The brakes are undone.
Oh, okay. I thought he had him on.
We just ran out of power.
We just ran.
What?
Rain.
We just ran out of power.
Rain.
I'm gonna get off the. Is it like people are in the snow trying to shoot icicles at us currently, right?
People
It's
are in
humanoid
the
shapes.
ceiling,
The ceiling.
They're humanoid
and they're shaking the
shapes in
icicles
ceiling.
loose and dropping them on you guys.
Okay. I'd like to fly up and try to break as many icicles as I can.
Are you sure?
Even
Yeah.
if knife could stick to you.
Because I really think that you can only take one.
Hmm.
I just realized I was muted. Paimon is joining the enemy team.
I start helping them. I start pulling off the icicles and throwing them.
throwing his ass.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that if you want to just like knock all of the icicles loose, that's just speeding up the process. And two, if you wanted to try and block them with your body, you would probably die after the first one.
Are these people in the snow inside the train or outside?
They're in the ceiling.
The ceiling. Oh, so they're in the ceiling.
They're in the
They're
ceiling.
humanoid shapes in the ceiling, knocking them down.
Okay,
It's like
then-
you're looking through a glass wall and like seeing like figures floating in the snow. Would this have been better if it was like in the ground and you were like looking down like people in the water or something? Is that like
Yeah,
a
that
better
would be-
visual?
Remember, Paimon,
Yeah.
you don't recognize the bodies in the lake.
Yeah, that would have made more sense for me. Which makes me understand it better now.
You guys are just so far underground that you're like under the frozen lake. That's what it's like.
It's kind of like a giant fish tank almost, but we're the outside of it.
I don't think. I want to try slamming my sword inside at one of them to see if it'll do anything at all.
Okay. It clangs off of the ice wall exterior. It does nothing to them.
Yeah, I thought so. Then I'm gonna grab the tart. I'm gonna go to Neon. Or was it Silva in this one? I don't remember. Silva, I think.
Silver Reds.
Silva Rex.
I mean, he can figure it out. It's my name in the thing.
Yeah, I checked last second. And ask him for the tarp, and start hanging it up above the.
If you remember, I don't have it right now because it's being used for the.
The tarp's been destroyed. It's got a bunch of icicles dropped on it, and that's why you guys jumped out of the train.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure I have anything this turn. So I'm probably gonna like hide to try like and not get hit by any icicles.
Okay. You're just gonna hide behind the train while they continue to throw icicles at it.
Yep.
Okay. Alexander.
Is there a back duel for the sand where like people can jump out the back?
So the only covered part of the train is the caboose part where you guys have the supplies in it. The two middle carts are open top, and that's why you had like the tarp covering one of them. And then the coal car is also open, and then there's just an engine car that's just an engine, no like booth or anything. There's
So
like
Alexander's
a
gonna-
control station that you kind of like sit at. If you think of like, you know, a train, there's kind of like a part in there, and it's kind of got like a little covered area, I suppose.
So Alexander is gonna hop back into the plane and go find his little carrier robot dude.
Okay.
And Alexander's pretty much just gonna try to get him out of the Seine to get to the back to side of push.
Okay. So that robot's pretty strong. It might be able to pull one of these cars. It would not be able to pull a train car, like the actual engine car. It could pull one of these other cars, but definitely not all of them.
So we could possibly disconnect, then derail the engine, and just try to push the one of the smaller cars.
The thing is, all the cords are behind the engine. If we did that, we still would be stuck behind the engine.
Yeah, we could try to like get the engine off the track. And disconnect that.
In a small cave.
We don't know how wide the
Spell,
cave
how big is how wide is this cave?
It's about like 12 feet at its widest part. There is definitely not enough space on the side of the track for you to put a train car. But there is like enough space for people to walk on either side.
Okay. And the thing on its own is not strong enough to push the engine the engine car by itself.
Say that again? You want to... I just said that the robot's not strong enough to push or pull the train engine part itself. It can pull
that's what he said.
or push one of the cards.
That's what he said.
Okay.
I'm unsure what to do here. If we could use Zero somehow, it would like lighten up thing, but we can't because he ain't here. Damn.
Yep.
You have, you have an item that can make things that are solid.
Yeah, but Spell said that I'm not allowed to use it while I'm on the Seine.
No, while you're moving. It like can't create moving things.
Like if it can withstand icicles, we just get them to use up all their icicles and then we go.
Yeah, but that would only solve the defense. We would still be stuck here.
Well, yeah, but once they're out of icicles, if they have nothing else to attack us with, that gives us time to figure out how we're gonna move.
Okay, I will say yes. If you want to like make a barrier with the projector, you can do that. Yes, and it can like cover the train, or it can cover the engine, and that'll keep the engine from getting damaged by icicles.
I also have the HELP. How much can that make? How much hard light can that make?
You have the what?
Yours isn't upgraded at all, so it wouldn't.
No, you have a different item entirely. I have an HELP.
I have an HOIP. It's upgraded and implanted into my eye.
You bought the eye, the DRP. That's what you're upgrading.
Yes, the HELP is the hard light projector. Alexander has a DRP, which is a data recording projector. So it has the hard light added to it. So not only can it like record things, but it can also project them in a 1, 2, and now 3-dimensional space. So with just the standard HELP, it can create very simple geometric shapes, such as basically just like a cube or just like a wall. And it can just create it in space. So you can just do that, and that does stop all of the. I'll say that with both of your things, and Alexander, you probably won't be able to move too much while doing this, but you guys can protect the entire train from all the icicles. But if you guys start to move, you'll have like more icicles to deal with again. That's what I'll say. Just to sort of make a general pass.
We just need to figure out how to make this thing move now.
What I'm basically imagining, Alexander and Reds both go on top of Sane, and they just combine both of the things and make a halo bubble shoot around the Sane.
I was thinking like reverse Space Invaders.
Yeah.
What?
Because you're just making like a solid
weird.
wall. You're not making a bubble.
Yeah, but what's that have to do with Space Invaders?
I did say my brain does work weird.
Space Invaders has like little walls that you can hide behind.
How are we gonna
Oh,
get this thing
he
to
meant
move?
that. I thought he meant like shooting at the alien.
How on earth are we gonna get this thing to move?
No idea. That's up for you guys to find out. I can't
I'm not-
exactly move around like this.
I'm not much of a techie guy. I don't even know guns really.
But we need a power source. I mean, we could use Zero's fusion core. Try to jump.
We can't interact
Oh,
with
you
Zero.
know.
We're not allowed
Yeah.
to interact with AFK players. If we
Now
could,
that
I
way,
would have
don't
just
think
put.
that'd be a good idea anyway.
You would technically kill Zero until you put it back in. If we could interact with Zero, I would have just put on the power armor and just started pushing the damn Sane.
I don't think you would be strong enough.
Yeah, you're right. But if we combined Zero and the robot, we could have definitely been pushing and pulling at the same time. The engine core.
You would also need to try and find a way to retrofit his power core to the train.
Oh yeah, cause
And we don't have
Probably.
Enu, so that would be difficult.
It's
No
also
items.
very difficult to do any sort of finagling with nuclear power. So that's not something you just want to do willy-nilly.
None of the items I have use a lot of power.
Do you guys
If I'm
want
not
to?
using-
Do you want to call it here and wait for next week?
Well, yeah, I had an idea.
Unless anyone has an idea.
I was gonna like maybe.
I mean,
Only
I think
idea I can think of is we book it with as much supplies as we can hold. That's pretty much it.
We'd have to go.
we
I
have
thought
to
about
leave.
Power Ranger with my lamp, but I'm not sure if that'll work.
The only lamp has that much
I
power.
doubt your power has that much.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is we all try to damn push at the same time.
Paimon,
one of us
do
goes
you
out
want to
and just-
chuck your lantern into the furnace?
Oh yeah, there's the coal one.
Oh, I don't want to lose my lamp.
Does it
But-
take
You don't
down
really
the-
use it, to be fair.
We can get you a new one. I have to get new stuff all the time because my stuff keeps breaking.
But this isn't just a regular lamp.
It's an artifact. It's a magic lamp.
Oh,
Paimon, it's either you do it or we're stuck here.
Oh god.
if I can afford, I'll buy a new one.
To be fair,
You can't just buy it.
Paimon, I'll make a
I'm
deal
also-
with you. I'll give you my ship point. Just do it.
Oh, I'm gonna put my lamp in.
it's like ghost fire. Would that even work?
I mean, it doesn't
Actually-
really go out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Navi in.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna put my little lamp in.
Okay. I would like you to roll 2d6 plus weird. And does anybody want to help out?
Yes, I'm good.
I
at
don't
this.
think I can.
Yeah, I think we're too busy watching for spikes.
I will let Alexander roll 2d6.
Okay.
Just flat out 2d6.
Sorry, Faraday.
Plus cool.
Man, I named this lamp and everything already.
And it's
That's a
going to be
5
plus
and a
weird.
4.
Look, we'll get you a
Oh, plus
Navi
weird,
too.
that's plus weird, that's 6 and a 5.
Okay. Yes. That is one extra dice for Paimon. You have 3d6 plus weird.
Okay.
I'm on, use another luck point.
I'm gonna use an auto 6. For
You mean an egg point? To give you an
egg
extra
point.
dice?
Egg point. Yeah, egg point, I mean.
Okay.
We should probably bring a whole trunk of tools and supplies.
I'm just
We
gonna use a
did
luck point.
we
I'm just
did-
gonna use a luck point.
Why would you use an egg point then?
God. Because
What
I
did you
didn't think
add
I'd
to it?
roll this low. Nothing. My weird was actually negative before. I upgraded it not that long ago.
How can you see into the future and have negative wheel?
He thought he would build into it.
Yeah. I actually wait, I do have a level. I do. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna be high enough, but I'm gonna put one level into weird to have a +1 weird.
Okay, then you would
What are you
have a
doing?
3, a 5, a 3, and a 6. So that's 2 successes and 2 mixed successes.
Actually, instead of an egg point,
Paimon,
can I use an
stick-
inspiration?
Okay. You want to reroll one of the 2s?
Yeah.
Okay, so
gonna
you've got a
get
3,
one.
a 5, and a 5.
5.
So that's 2 successes and 1 mixed success. And you're fine with that?
I'll do the egg point as well.
Okay. With that, as you toss the lantern into the furnace, nothing happens. And you close the door, and you wait. And then you feel a rumble, but it's not in the cavern, it's in the ground of the train that you feel as it begins to shake and come to life. Actually, to life. You watch as the dials start to move and the wheels start to turn and the whole vehicle begins to churn in motion, and you watch as the lights burn up bright, but rather than being the yellows and oranges that they used to be when they were burning, it's now this ghostly blue flame as flames shoot off of the train as it gets coated with this ghostly flame. It begins to move forward, and as the
train.
icicles start to fall down on top of it, they are melted away and cast to the side as they begin to pick up speed.
Oh gosh, it's a train. to
Alexander's gonna look over to Ritz.
Ghost train!
Alexander's gonna look at Ritz.
I think it's time we head back inside.
Yep. What did they do?
I don't know, but I'm about to find out.
You guys quickly grab onto the little ladders hanging off the edge and quickly get back onto the train as it begins to move once more.
Paimon, what the hell was in that lamp?
I am the captain now.
Alexander goes into the scene, looks at Paimon.
What the hell happened?
I don't
What
know.
did you
What
do?
was that lamp? Wait.
Navi's powering the train now.
Who the hell is Navi?
My lamp!
Your lamp?
You named
Your
it?
nightlight?
It's a lamp! It's a ghost lamp! What do you want from it?
I thought it was a nightlight.
Why would I carry a
named
nightlight
it.
with me?
But you look like you're scared of the dark. You're a kid.
I see into the future and see people burning alive. I
To be fair,
No,
he is
Exactly.
a
I
very
still don't
weird
believe you on
kid.
that.
To be fair, he is a very weird kid, if I'm being honest.
The engine roars as the smokestack billows this ghostly smoke as you hear a rumbling voice say, "Hey, listen." No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that.
Oh fuck.
Why does it sound like me?
It sounds just like its grandpa.
Paimon, Alexander
The
just
fucking-
looks at Paimon.
the
What
pixie
did you
from-
do?
The
I don't
pixie from
control
hell.
it.
Well, it's
Uh,
moving, so that's good.
is the fire like burning in the furnace at all?
Yes, it's this ghostly blue flame.
Everything's burning, war burning.
Dang it. Okay.
You want got like a big stick we could use?
Why do you
If
need a
you
stick?
stick anything like physical, it doesn't burn, because this is ghost
Oh.
flame. It only burns things that are alive or has a soul.
Oh.
Alexander looks at his hand, then looks at the flame.
Do it.
I
Faraday
really
looks
need
at the
to
crystal
see.
ball.
Huh. Hmm.
Well, let's just hope this thing lasts long enough to get us there and back.
Technically speaking, you guys could shovel the snow into this, and it would be able to burn that as fuel.
I get the extent of someone's memories or maybe part of their conscience is in the snow. If there is a one.
Possibly.
Try it.
Only one way to find out.
Go catch a popsicle. Icicle. Whichever they're called.
It's too late, we're already going. And they're
My
already
friend,
melting before they even come close.
I have an idea. So I'm
Anyways, just get
I'm
ready
a-
for what might happen next.
I'm a ghost writer now.
It's a fuck
Alexander
off.
looks at Paimon.
You're riding a train, not a ghost.
It's a
What
ghost
are you
train.
talking about?
If
What's a
a horse
ghost
can turn
rider?
its
Welcome to the
Oh.
soul.
If a
train.
horse can turn into a ghost horse, then my train is a ghost train, making me the ghost rider.
Alexander's
ghost
just like
conductor
looking at him
for
dumbfounded by
information.
what he just said.
Sure, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Let's just keep going.
Whatever floats
And
this train.
Like you're talking
Yeah,
about things so don't
that.
freaking plow into wherever is up ahead.
Alexander's gonna go to the front and make sure nothing's like in the way. He's gonna be keeping an eye out.
You don't know if this thing can even stop, or if it would stop.
Oh right, Alexander's gonna look to see what damage we took from those icicles.
Well, which one are you doing?
I'm gonna go see what like what damage we took
gonna
from those
be-
icicles.
Okay,
I'm gonna be
give me a
standby
sharp
at
check.
the brake. I'm gonna be standby at the brake in case we need to try to brake.
I'm gonna use my robotic eye to be scanning. That is a 5 and a 6.
You can see that the engine looks like it's pretty badly damaged. It probably wouldn't be able to take too much more. Almost as if it's at half health.
Okay. Give me your multi-tool, I can fix the engine. We'll just kind of try to fix
Not
it.
while we're moving.
I'm not gonna like take the fire out.
No, I mean, do you think you'd be able to go outside and hang on? Because we're currently moving at very high speeds. Something tells me you won't be able to hold on.
I mean, I have a touchdown.
What's a touchdown?
The thing on my feet.
Magnet boots, essentially.
Alexander looks at Retz's feet.
It's how I've been walking on walls randomly.
I just thought you've been using your suit for that.
The suit is just a suit. It's just a spacesuit that gives me a little bit of mobility in space.
A bit disappointing, but okay. I'll go with you.
Oh.
The disappointing comment was meant for Rex, not you, Faraday.
Okay.
Alexander's gonna pull out his multi tool and then hand it to you, and then he's gonna pull out his toolbox.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna ask, would the touchdown be strong enough for me to hold on to the side of the train? Or at least the front of it, work on the engine?
Alexander's gonna be signed to help him.
What? I don't know what's happening.
Pretty much.
They want to fix the engine.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to like fit some damage, and so what we're doing is, while the Saiyan is still moving, this is Faraday's idea, by the way. Faraday's gonna use his magnetic boots to climb up to the front and still trying to fit any damage we took, while Alexander's gonna be going with him to try to help. And they're gonna be using Alexander's multi-tool and his toolbox.
Okay. So, one of you's rolling to help out.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, please do so. Roll 3d6 plus weird.
2 8s and a 7.
Okay. Alexander, roll 4d6.
Okay. Plus weird?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. That's a 6, a 8, a 4, and a 5.
Okay.
And the way Alexander's like helping is he's pointing out the areas and handing.
I think you guys managed to heal a lot of the train. Not to a point where you're able to, do too much significant, but just to get it fixed up to the point where it'll be able to continue. Basically, you're gonna have to take it back to the shop to fully actually like repair and replace some parts, but just sort of patching up and like undoing some of the dings and scratches and make sure nothing's gonna like pop loose or anything. You feel relatively confident, and you think that it's gotten back up to like 3/4 health.
We're doing what we can with what we got, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Wonder if we could take and put in the ship.
The Saint's too big for that. Let's get back inside. We did what we could.
No, just a thought.
While this is happening, Paimon just keeps messing with the flame, like sadly looking at it, like that was my lamp.
Just imagining like Retz is just staring at a window at us while like sitting there fitting up.
Well, I am at the brakes in case we need to brake, so I'm most likely watching out the front. So yeah. I'd be like seeing y'all mess around with her.
Alexander just like crawls his way back inside.
Yep.
We're back. Good news. Zane will last a bit longer, but we weren't able to fully repair it.
Okay.
Also, Alexander puts his hand out to Faraday.
Give it back.
Sure thing.
I'm talking about my multi-tool. Give it back.
Right, I'll hand it back to you.
Alexander, like, make sure you didn't take anything from it.
Well, never.
He then just, like, puts his tools and multi-tool away.
Alright. Let's just keep an eye out. This fucking...
Damn it, I fucking cussed for no reason.
This same ride has been nothing but one problem after another. Let's try not to get surprised by any more. I'm gonna go see how the supplies is holding up. Don't want any of it to have gotten damaged.
We're frozen
I
solid.
have an idea. I want to try.
So yeah, Alexander's gonna head to the back and check up on the supplies, make sure everything's okay.
All the supplies are gone.
Fuck! Fuck! Wait, really or no?
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I should say Alexander runs back to everyone else and says it or not.
So gone 08 the mill.
08 everything, even though he can't. We open him up, there's all the supplies.
He's just
You
eaten
can
all
go
the
back.
metal cans and tossed all the food aside.
He opened up all the bags, dumped out the food, and ate the bags.
Can I use the train's flames to try to see if I can see the future?
What, like a crystal ball?
Kind
Don't
of.
go into the light.
I
We have one
will
of those.
say, if you want to try and commune with the train, something may happen.
Yes, I will try to.
That's the train.
Alright, roll
Paimon.
2d6 plus weird.
Paimon, listen, buddy, all I'm saying is the last time you talked to someone, you made them kill themselves.
I would never kill my lamp. I'm gonna find a
You
way.
just did!
Kill it. The train isn't gonna
Y'all
kill
made
it.
me! Y'all made me kill it! It's not
Hey,
it's
hey,
dead
hey,
either.
hey. You
We
still
didn't
did it.
make you. You did it yourself.
We told you you should, and you did it,
God.
so you murdered it.
This is the biggest
We
amount of
just get
glass
the kill
lighting I've
assist.
ever heard. Jesus.
We just get the kill assist.
So that's 7 and a 3.
This is just Paimon right now.
Talks the freaking the ghost train.
I got a 7 and a 3, and I think I have one more inspiration, so I'll use it to try to change that too. I don't know why I keep rolling 2s.
Okay.
6 and a 7.
Okay. Do you
Sorry,
wanna use
7 and a 6, yeah.
Do you want to use
That's
an
like
egg
the first
point?
I use an egg point. What,
Okay.
what's the worst that a third 6 can do? 666. Or 667.
No,
Become a
666 is correct. You bend down and kind of crouch next to the grill where the flames are, and you try to commune with it, and you get a sense that there is like something building. This is growing, and you realize that this flame was never really a flame to begin with. It was a spark that had dwindled, and this was just the last embers of it, and it's been trapped in this small substantial form that you've been able to get gleams and visions of, but now that it's in something larger, now that it's able to grow, and it's starting to, grow and expand and become something big again, you realize that this was a flame that is capable of so much more than just seeing the future or providing some warmth, but is actually the embodiment of something that you have allowed it to rejuvenate, resuscitate itself. Small. Something. No, it's not the Allspark.
Sure, sounds like it.
You can think about it like the Allspark, but it's a ghost flame instead. But now that you've given it the body
Man, I
of this
should've eaten
train, it actually seems to have some sort of intelligence, some sentience, and to you, it's somewhat grateful. But it wishes to have a better body, a vessel for it to
Take over Faraday.
Alright. So I'll have to think of.
Oh wait, I just
something
realized he
to
could
do.
also technically take over Alexander.
Or Zero, actually.
Oh Mia!
Wait, what's a better body? Trains are pretty
Actually-
cool.
Can I'm gonna wait till later. But what if I try to like put my sword in it?
Pretty
I think
sure
worse.
if the Sane crashed into Zero, the Sane would die.
it wants something larger than a train.
Yeah, I
The
thought about that.
ship.
The shit.
I know that, but I
The
think
ship.
I'm meaning for like later, like just to like be able to keep it with me.
The ship.
Have you guys seen any of the Star Trek movies?
No.
No. But I know, I've seen Star Trek, I know it's the
I
movie.
think I've seen one of the newer versions.
No, I'm talking
The
about the
original
old
movie.
ones where like Star Trek was over and they were done with it, and then they did a reprise where they brought back the original cast and everyone was old and it was kind of weird. But basically one of the plots of one of the movies is that there was like this disturbance in like space, and so they went to investigate it and they thought it was a black hole or whatever. Eventually Captain Kirk is like, this doesn't act like a black hole. I'm gonna fly us all into it. And everyone's like, what? And then when they did, there was like a dead planet and like the void, and like there was an alien being trapped there or whatnot, and it was basically like, very good, you have passed my test, I am God, maneuver your ship closer. And Captain Kirk has this like great line of like, excuse me, why does God need a starship? And then he just like zaps him with his eye rays. But it's just it's such a great thing.
It just seems so funny.
Why does God need that?
I need to find this clip. I need to clip that.
It's a
right there.
great clip. It's probably the best
just
part
like
of
a
the entire
perfect-
movie.
That's like a
That's so
perfect
funny.
meme right
It's
there.
like at this like Temple of Doom. Like I think it's like in like a structure that's similar to Stonehenge, and then there's like this blue glowing face that says, "Yes, I am the God, the creator of the universe. Thank you for coming to visit me. I will grant you by allowing my body to expand into your vessel, and you can escort me out of this chamber." And Captain Kirk, being a Christian, is like, excuse me, why does God need a starship?
Zap.
I'm a Christian, and
Alright,
even if I
good
even
question.
outside of that, I would be like, why do you need a starship?
And then I think what happens is that they just go back onto the starship and then like throw torpedoes at the planet. The planet explodes, and then they fly out of the black hole, and then that's the end of the movie or something. Like
Aw.
Star Trek was never really that clever with like solutions. It was just always kind of about the story and the morals behind it and whatnot.
How do we solve it? We blow it up.
Basically.
Oh, that was so funny. That God, the
Problem
character now.
solved.
Okay, I get what you're saying though. Like
Man,
I could put
Alexander
the
should have
flame
been a
into the
part of
ship.
that crew.
No, this just made me think of that. It's such a great thing.
Wait, you mean to tell me this flame is pretending to be God?
Can I
No,
see
I'm
if it's
just saying
willing
that
to
it's
come back
it's
with me?
something, and it just wants more.
Can I see if it's like willing to come back with me after this is done?
I mean, it's just going in this
Roll to
direction because this is the
manipulate
only
someone.
direction it can go.
Okay.
That's why it wants to be in something that's not just a train. It's shackled to this two-dimensional path.
I'll find you something.
Why
Don't
does
worry,
God need with a spaceship?
buddy. Don't worry, God. I'll put you in something better. I slowly turn to Alexander.
Alexander's all the way in the back, so you wouldn't see him.
I have bird eyes. Fuck you. Actually, I still wouldn't be able to
Looks
see.
through the wall at Alexander.
Still wouldn't see.
Alexander's just like looking around because he feels someone looking at him. What the fuck?
God's telling me to do this. Thank you, God.
You just
Alright,
really want to
well-
get rid of Alexander because of all the shit he's been talking.
Can I put my sniffer?
What do you want to do with the sniffer?
Like stick it in the ghost fire.
Okay. I'm gonna say the sniffer could probably process the snow, but not the flame. I'm sorry, bud.
Worth the shot.
I mean, depends on how deep into the flame you want to stick the sniffer. How comfortable, like, how engulfed in flame are you comfortable sticking this, very, precise piece of machinery?
About you'll see. I have a whole robot arm, so probably like a little bit, like halfway to my arm.
Oh, okay. You take one harm and your device gets damaged.
Oh.
You're just
wait,
sticking your
Phil.
arm in fire.
Oh wait, Spell, I got a question.
Yes.
there.
Did you ever send me the information on that earworm thing?
Probably not. I think I just said that it lets you understand languages.
No, we said it lets me basically hack into communications and heal them.
Yeah.
earpiece detect
I'm also
regular
repeating in
chatter.
someone's mic. It might be yours, Alexander. Yeah, it is.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
you-
I'm repeating in your mic.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's better now. Sorry, I was
Oh,
I was
had it
just
way
about to
too
transition into ending the episode, and now I'm trying to think about this random piece of gear that I gave you 5 months ago.
close. Oh, I thought you were gonna say, fucking God wanting a spaceship.
No. I'll let Paimon decide what he wants to do.
What?
All he knows is that this is it's a fire that possesses technology or something. It needs a vessel or whatever. And now that he's put it in the train, he knows that it has a higher consciousness, and perhaps if he gives it a bigger body with more motility or other, abilities, it might be more prudent and effective. That's the only information that Paimon knows, is that there is some sentience to it.
And at least I know it'll most likely leave with me since it doesn't want to be in the train. Hopefully. Hopefully.
At least it's not violent. At least as of right now.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, it's in a train.
It can't be violent in a train.
We know
I mean, technically
spraying
it
and-
could by derailing.
Yeah.
Train. Take them all
Or
out. You
laying
know
the
how I
car-
felt about them.
Connecting.
I'll let you choose which body you get to possess.
Oh god. Oh god.
I thought you'd be worth it.
You guys ever heard of that game about the spider saying?
That's so vague.
We'll get discussion.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Yeah, it's a different
Choo Choo
game.
Charlie, that's what it is.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
That.
Yeah, the wasn't Choo Choo Charlie made based off of this weird Thomas
Yeah,
spider
I
thing?
think.
Hmm.
I have no idea. Probably. Anyways, we're getting off topic here.
I can find a train from Choo Choo Charlie, but I can't find
That's
actual
the one we
Choo Choo
use.
Charlie. Anywho, you know what? I kind of just don't even want to do my cliffhanger anymore.
Do the cliffhanger, damn it.
I don't want-
You're leaving us on a cliffhanger. Don't do it.
No,
Mhm.
actually,
Keep
actually
going.
leave us hanging off an actual cliff.
You need to leave everyone else on a cliffhanger. You need to leave the
Okay.
viewers on a
As
cliffhanger.
you
not
guys
us.
are slowly making your way or starting to build up speed, you realize that you actually have to come to a stop because you have made yourself towards the destination. The pathway opens up and you can see that this is a large cavern, as there was something in here that as they were burrowing they managed to find. There is a natural landscape feature as this natural cavern seems to have supports and structures, and something made this space. I'm doing a very bad job of describing this, but basically this pathway that your guys are going on is very small, and then it like opens up into like a natural cavern. And then you can see from there that there are these small encampments and structures where you can actually see they do still have lights, but you don't really see any activity or anything because there is something actually blocking your path.
What's blocking the path?
You can see from the outcroppings of the cavern walls and the ceiling, the snow that has blown through, leaving these indentations, and you actually can see something that looks like what might have been remains of some kind, perhaps some sort of skeleton or bone structure belonging to something. And as you're taking all this in and looking about the chamber, you swear you see the snow move. And you watch as the skeletal remains start to animate and come to life. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.